Good morning, party people.
Welcome to the breakdown. It's a freaking pleasure to have you back here again.
It is a freaking pleasure.
Because you are our friends, not our enemies. Brand of Sacrifice have dropped another clip. Enemy. Sorry, that was a pretty poor pun even by my standards. It wasn't even a pun. It was just like
saying something.
This is the thong, John.
Hey, what John's getting at here in very long-winded terms is we're checking out the new track from Brand of Sacrifice, Enemy, featuring Spencer Chaimberlin of Underoath.
Very interesting. And interesting because obviously Underoath have just recently dropped a couple of new tunes, and hearing Spencer jump into something that is potentially going to be so heavy. I am excited.
Yeah, the last track we checked out by Brand of Sacrifice was Animal, and that shit banged. It was like a shock to the senses.
Oh, it banged our heads together. It was hectic, but it was amazing.
That explains Johnny's idiocracy. He's got brain damage. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into this one. If you guys want to like, subscribe, check out our merch, listen to some Elton John, just have a good time.
Someone commented on our one of our videos the other day about me. I was having the shits with the dangly things not being even and being in the way, and they gave me a nice little tip about just tying a little knot and tucking it away. So, thank you. We appreciate
now that
you
Johnny's
guys.
tucked it away, we're going to get into the song.
Story of my life.
3, 2, 1. Like, subscribe, all that stuff.
If you made it this far, well done.
Cinematic, I like it.
I said this on their last video, which was quite martial arts inspired and ninja inspired. You got ninjas? I'm in. Ninjas are great.
We did put a film clip on and not a movie, didn't we?
Cool,
Just checking.
that goes for about 7 minutes. Enjoy the film.
What troubles you? If you want the rainbow, you have to put up with the rain. There's no shortcut. There's no other way.
I like that. Getting so many Mortal Kombat vibes right now. The anticipation is killing me.
Let's get it to like the 6.5 minute mark and still be this and be like,
It's like a 30-second breakdown and that's the song. I just want these dudes to make movies now. This is sick.
they are.
Yeah.
Fighting is not all there is to the art of war.
stating the obvious, huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh, we'll talk about it after. I feel like the intro that is actually thrown me. I feel like I'm like that's just when it's kicked in. I'm still trying to follow what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm like it's huge, and there's so much happening in the song, but there's also I feel like it's a weird juxtaposition with the film clip.
For sure. And I wanted to talk about that after as well, because for me personally, I think it's a really bold move to put such a long cinematic intro to a song. But let's see how it goes. It sounds great so far. I'm
Yeah, the song
loving
sounds
the
wicked.
like the sort of EDM element to it. It's really cool. That's sick. The clean vocals, the way that they're sung in the chorus. Number one, I didn't expect any clean vocals. But I believe this dude did do clean vocals on his last band. I remember last time we did it, someone showed me his old band, and they're really quite good. But it gives me a Fear Factory vibe. Just the way that he sings it, that sort of... Da, da, da.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, stating the obvious, the drummer's footwork and handwork, but footwork is
The drumming is
incredible.
Yeah, absolute
Incredible.
wilderness.
Yeah.
Spencer actually filmed the song really well too. I liked his vocals there. It fit really well.
Did I miss Spencer's bit?
Yep.
I'm so taken back by this.
Cool. Yeah, that was Spencer on that last verse. Anywho.
Okay. Wow.
Fill my mind, for I am now open. Bangarangs aware, undistorted
Woo! We love that shit. So good. That's so much fun.
Yeah, that was wicked.
Touching on the moment where I didn't realise that it was Spencer's part. going back now, like I think there was so much happening. It didn't click. I forgot he was on the song, and I was actually thinking in that verse, I was like, oh, that's really cool what he's doing with his voice there. It sounds different. And then obviously remembered that Spencer was in the song. I'm an idiot.
Sometimes I don't even need to say it.
Yeah, well, if the shoe fits.
Yeah. I thought his vocals stood out, but that's because I think that was straight after me saying there's so much going on, I'm not really following one or the other, and I wanted to listen to the song, so I started focusing on the song way more than I did the film clip.
Yeah.
I honestly, from that point, didn't really take in what happened in the film clip.
I think I'm exactly the same. About halfway through the song, so this is where I'm a little bit sort of confused on how I feel about the whole thing altogether. About halfway through the song, like, you let's go from the start. You're in the zone because you're watching it. The anticipation, like I said, was just like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
The song kicks in. It's so thundering. It's so powerful. There's so much going on musically.
Yeah.
Trying to take both in. And then about halfway through, I got, once you said, oh, that was his part, I got, remember that bit? Remember that bit where I was an idiot? Do you remember? You might have forgotten.
All those question marks just popped up all around him.
Looking like the Riddler. So, and then from that moment, I think I was a little bit more immersed in the song, and I was the same. I was like, and then the film clip ended, I was like, oh, I just realised that I don't know what happened on the last half of that film clip.
Absolutely, yeah. And there was a line in there being like something to do with a man and his honour or something, and I was like, oh, what just happened before that? I don't know whether that's a good sign for the song being so freaking epic, because I loved the song.
The song was so
there
huge.
were so many different like tempo changes and little weird filler bits and that breakdown that made me want to punch you, not just because you're an idiot. There was just a lot there, and I think that's what took away from the film clip.
Yeah.
As you said, super ambitious to do like a full story like that. I personally don't think it worked because the song was so good it took away from the film clip. The film clip started so strong.
Cinematography was so good as well.
It looked beautiful, and I think it would have been great if the song didn't take over.
Yeah.
So they should have been two separate things. Maybe these guys should just make movies, is what we're going back to.
Yeah, and then just do the soundtrack for sick ninja movies, because the world needs more ninja
And
movies.
also, if they could just have who's singing up on screen, that'd be great for John.
Just anytime there's another feature, because clearly I'm just terrible at my job.
You know the problem is? They didn't come up in a tiny TV on the screen.
That's what it is. I was like, where's the fucking TV? We're in like 16th century Japan here, feudal Japan. Like, the thing I liked the most about it was, number one, hearing him do some clean vocals in there, which I wasn't expecting, and the way that he sort of expanded on those at the end. The biggest thing for me was the placement of the pauses and the sounds.
So good.
It was just
that worked
so random.
well. Yeah. But
And
also
I was just like,
the
whoa.
structure. Even the pause, like that very first section of the song had that drumming so relentless, and then the little pauses, those tiny pauses that was in the same position 3 times. That was sick. That was so good.
It was great. That drummer was insane. The way that he mixes up his beats and changes them even throughout the choruses and the verses, just those alternations are really fun for me. I love listening to that stuff because it steps outside the box a little bit. And I think that's really important for especially, essentially deathcore bands to do stuff like that, that sets them apart from other bands. But what did you think?
You also said you liked the EDM points, and I want to point out that that's another point of you being an idiot, because EDM is electronic dance music. There was no electronic dance music in there. There was just electronic bits in it. That doesn't make it dance music.
It was an EDM influence.
No,
okay.
there was just electronic influences.
No, they had the fully like Mortal Kombat.
You think that's EDM?
Yeah, well, it makes me want to dance.
Johnny hasn't been to a club in 52 years. That's the point.
And even then,
Back in my day,
I was dragged
when Darude
reluctantly.
Sandstorm was all the rage.